Hello and welcome to what is actually a new game for this channel, and if you've never heard of it, it is called War Commander Rogue Assault. It's basically like Clash of Clans, if you've ever played that. Like, I've got a few old videos on it, and the simple truth is of why I'm playing this and making a video on it is which I'm getting a bit tired of war robots and I'm running out of content ideas that I can make without spending a shit ton of money. So, I was hoping which I could just play this for a bit, show you what the game is about, and can you let me know in the comments if you actually like this game and want to see any more of it? And please note which, whilst I will probably be uploading this regularly if you do like it, I will still try to keep somewhat consistent War Robots uploads, just so that no one's missing out on what they want. But anyways, let's jump into, well, the actual gameplay. Because as you can see, there's a base building base building aspect to it, and that's not really the interesting part. So, I'm actually going to go into the interesting part, which is this PvP infamy feature here. And as you can see, if it actually loads, give it a second, it can, okay. As you can see, I'm now at someone else's base, which I can now attack with, actually give me a second to prepare my units, which I can attack with my units, which I have at the bottom left hand corner. I'm using 4 tanks and 8 of, wait, I can't count, but I'm using 6 tanks and 8 what is pretty much, just a normal vehicle with a machine gun strapped to the back. And I'll be trying to attack this base and get some resources off of it. So, first thing which I'm going to do is I'm going to select all units, then turn the AI off, which prevents them from just going out and doing their own thing and then getting themselves shot. So, the first thing I'll want to do is rush in and take out this railgun turret, because railguns deal a lot of damage. Then I'm also going to try and take out this flak turret and that machine gun turret, which my tanks just took out as well. I'm going to retreat a little bit because my units happen to be getting shot from their railgun, which is just too much damage for me to take in a stride. Okay, now I'm going to take out their tanks, which they have deployed because I gave them too much time. And you see this little building in the center here with the green bar depleting? That's when it fully depletes is when they deploy more units. And now I'm going to back off a bit because they've got a lot of infantry and their railgun shooting at me, which is just generally quite dangerous to my troops. However, I'm going to use my drone strikes on their machine gun turret here and on their railgun turret here. And once they clean up, I should have this base completely defenseless, and then my tanks and machine gun cars can just wipe the rest out. Let's see, here doesn't seem to be any more defenses, so yeah, looks like we're in the clear. I'm just going to send them over here for a little bit, because it takes a second for the railgun to die, it seems. Okay, now I'm going to turn the AI back on, which will mean they can just do their own thing and I don't have to tell them where to go. Because, there's nothing here which can hurt them anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Although I am actually going to use these machine gun cars to take out these little things on the left here, because they can be rather annoying sometimes. Okay, I'm now going to use my drone strikes on this helipad that they have here. And I'm going to keep that machine gun car trying to just attack some of these smaller things. Okay, and it looks like we're good for this base. Shouldn't take too much longer, so I'm just going to hide everything and show the bigger picture. Give me a second to destroy this helipad. Some things like it are rather tanky, which is interesting to say in a game with actual tanks, but yeah. Okay, as you can see, I've managed to completely destroy this base of theirs, and when you do, you get a little chest like this one, which can give you a lot of things for upgrading your vehicles and your base, which I will now go back to. Oh, and as you can see on the left here, I've actually got a little notification in my objectives, which means I have destroyed 10 enemy barriers, and I can collect a little bit of metal for upgrading my base. Okay, and now, which I have, and as you can see here, I have 170,000 metal. I can now pretty much upgrade whatever I please, like this barrier here if I wanted, for 24,000 metal. However, I'm currently saving up for this airfield upgrade, so I'm not going to do that quite now. But also, there's not just the, like, what was it called? The PvP infamy. You can also go into events, and personally, I quite like either the ambush event, however, that's not quite started yet, and the daily raid. The daily raid allows you to get a lot of equipment for upgrading your units, as well as just, well, giving you a lot of oil, and yeah. You also need oil for repairing your units. I think I neglected to mention that. But, so yeah. So, I'm also going to do, I think I'll go for this daily raid here. Okay, I'm going to repair my units from my previous attack. And let's see. Flak turrets, salvo turret, machine gun turret, 2 howitzers, and 2 machine guns, and another flak turret. Okay, this should be pretty easy to wipe out. I'm going to deploy all of my units here, destroy their wall, and attack their machine gun, which they have here. Attack their salvo turret, and then attack their machine gunner units, which they have here. Then I'm going to attack their flak turrets, which I can use my drone strikes without them being shot at. Then I'm going to actually go for their machine gun turret rather than their howitzers, because, well, their howitzers can't fire within a certain radius of themselves. So if I can get close to them, then they won't actually be shooting me. I'm also going to use my drone strikes to deal a bit of damage to that barracks over there. Okay, that's the one machine gun down. I'm now going to take out their howitzer there. And I'm also going to take out the machine gun now. And lastly, their flak turret. Okay, now I'm just going to let things handle themselves, and I'm just going to get the reward for all of this. As you can see, my drones are not doing a particularly good job against that barracks over there. They're practically doing nothing. That's a bit unfortunate. Okay, no, I think that's all that's left to be destroyed. And yeah, now it's finished, and I've completed this daily raid. However, you can continue to do it more at the same difficulty, yet you get better and better rewards, so that's normally the best thing to do if you actually want it. I was just doing this for the demonstration though. Although, as you can see, I have 0 raids remaining because I've already done 8. But yeah, so that is pretty much the gist of this game, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you want to see more of it. And if you do or don't, remember to let me know in the comments section because, yeah, otherwise I don't know whether I should post more videos on it. But for now, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.